Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back with yet another episode. But before we get there, Pointer's got a problem. Yes, that's right. Pointer's got a problem. And Pointer's problem is cable TV that has thousands of bad channels. You press it. You're going all through all these random channels, and you either don't have it or there ain't nothing good on. That's a waste of your money, little Pointer.
That's true. That's a waste of your money. I have a TV at home and I have cable. I have to flick through 100 channels just to get to the channel I want to watch.
That's despicable. That's detestable. But what isn't detestable is you watching this wonderful episode of The Last Talk Show. So I believe, I know that I want you to watch this, little Pointer. Do you want them to watch this?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely. So let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to yet another episode of the one, the only, your favorite show. You know what? Before I go any further, I do want to state that others have come before us, others will come after us, but this is the Last Talk Show, so clap it up! Clap it up and keep talking, y'all. Hashtag keep talking, y'all. But this is a very special episode. This is now the 4th season. And yes, we've made it through many trials and tribulations, but it appears that these two guests sitting to the right of me have been a part of The Last Talk Show since its inception. They are legendary, but it appears they've never been on an episode together. So we had to break the mold and put them on an episode together. Would you please clap it up for Malik and James Casos? No. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to have these two wonderful young men next to me. They know how the show functions and operates. They're ready to analyze culture. We're going to provide brief intros. They are going to provide brief intros, and then we're going to dive in. Let's start with Malik. Malik, tell the viewer about you.
Hi, my name is Cheeks. I'm an actor. I like to work out. I like to play video games. Waiting for that PS5 to drop again. Yeah.
All right.
And I love spending time with my friends.
He's a great individual. I don't know about that nickname. I like what his mother named him.
Which is Cheeks.
Tell us, catch us up. It's been a while.
You know, I'm still just working. I'm also an actor.
Wow.
I've been in
Yes, he is.
such critically acclaimed films
Like
as
what?
Power Punch 1 and 2.
Well, yes.
Stupid.
And other on-point productions.
Wow.
By the
magnificent.
incredible director John Pointer.
What?
Starring roles on my end.
Yes.
personally.
Yes.
Critically
All-American.
acclaimed by John Pointer.
Okay. All right. Now he's getting where it hurts.
He's an
So let's get down to
All-American.
discussing what matters. I don't have to tell them how the show works. They know how it works. So let's go to the first category. It is the heated debate. But you want to do a heated debate, my friend?
Yes, please.
All right. So they are going to
We're gonna
have to
agree on
argue
that,
their
well.
side, stand their ground, and do their best to debate. It appears every time James has gotten a heated debate, he gets quiet. Season 1 with Walter, he just talk.
Damn.
James.
Yeah,
Talk.
you
You
did.
did do that. All you kept
Yeah,
doing
you
was
did.
you just kept laughing. Let's debate. One of you
Walter
chooses one
don't-
side.
Walter know how
One
to
of you
not
chooses
talk.
another
And
side.
Walter was high
On the
as hell.
community tab, you're going to vote for who debates best. Let's get down to business. The first one. We have Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
This is my favorite one now.
Snoop Dogg versus Clifford, the big red dog.
Deal.
I'm gonna let James choose first.
I'll
Damn.
take Clifford.
Yes.
You're gonna take Clifford?
I'll take
Yes.
And Malik, you're okay with taking Snoop?
I'm 100% okay, but Clifford, I'm for the gags.
Okay,
Oh my God.
let's go with James. James, you chose Clifford. Why Clifford over Snoop?
Well, I'm much more intimidated of Clifford than I am Snoop Dogg.
Actually, clap that up. I'm not gonna give my 2 cents. Let's go to Malik. Malik, what's your rebuttal for him being scared of a dog?
I mean, look, at the end of the day, no matter how big the dog is, you feed him some chocolate, he done for. Snoop Dogg, on the other hand, I mean, look, I can't say too much because that's incriminating him, but there's a reason this man, ain't ever been shot, ain't never been, hurt or none of that.
These are true statements.
He went against all the West Side when he was saying that he was with Biggie and Nobody stepped to him.
Wow.
He took a plane with Pac right after doing that. Nobody said nothing to him.
This is true.
as far as intimidation,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with the, you
going
know,
with Snoop.
the big old double G.
Okay. Now, James, your rebuttal.
I don't take that as people being intimidated. I take that as people respecting him to be out in the West Side and still be like, no, there's my boys.
Right.
No one out here. Also, no disrespect to the man. He looks like a light breeze could just knock him over. I don't.
He is a skinnier individual, so is John Pointer.
He makes John Pointer look like Arnold
Schwarzenegger,
Schwarzenegger.
1976.
This is
on
what we
his,
talking about,
documentary.
Mr. Olympia over
Oh
here.
my goodness.
I
Thank
love
you
the
for that.
man. You're telling me this 30-foot dog pull up on you, and you just gonna be like, I don't even care, bro. I got
don't.
6'5" Snoop Dogg, 95 pounds on me. What you
That
want
boy
to do about it?
chilling.
He's throwing shade.
Clifford,
James, that's a good point.
What y'all trying to get into?
I do want to note this. This is blue versus red.
Yeah, it is. I
Snoop
was about to
Dogg,
point that
you
out.
know, from the long LBC and Clifford, the big red brazy dog. Malik,
Brazy.
your rebuttal to James' pretty significant point of the size difference.
Yeah, it don't matter because Clifford is at most gonna lick you. He's so nice. He's so sweet. Like, bro just walks up to you and just wagging his tail. Bro gets punked out by the yellow dog all the time. Like the little, like tiny boy. Like, so, like, I'm not afraid of him. And then if we're just talking about being better, I mean, look, Snoop is one of the reasons why Dre is Dre. Like, not just because of like he was Dre a little before with NWA and all that.
Right.
And with
World class wrecking crew.
yes,
I know the deal.
yeah, my man. So, but
I'm not helping.
But when Snoop came onto the scene with him, they created a whole sound for the West Coast. It was a whole thing.
That is a whole sound.
So
It is.
I mean, what did Clifford create? Footprints in the ground,
Childhoods.
like what?
Right there.
When
He
he
created childhood
memories.
I don't even remember that.
That's
No,
cap. That's why you remember the small yellow dog? Exactly. Get out my face. I don't want to hear that.
I remember the small yellow dog, not Clifford.
Oh.
See, that's another point right there. The big red dog, he don't need to constantly enforce. He can let his little dogs try to act hard and bump their egos up so they think they big and bad and all
Right,
that.
encouraging the little guy.
When Clifford knows at any moment he could, and it's gone. That's it. What happened to homie?
Well,
I don't know what to tell you.
I think they analyzed beautifully. Was there any other closing statements, or do y'all feel you both debated to the best of your ability?
I feel like you're on my side. You're wearing red.
Well, this isn't red.
It's close.
Red.
These shoes. Okay, so
I'm gonna just close it off by
close
saying,
it off, man. Because James said I'm on his side. That was his closing argument.
The host got my
I'm gonna close it off by saying that Suge Knight ain't even stepped to Snoop. And we'll just leave it at that. Y'all can
Suge
take
Knight,
that.
I will, not in anyone's defense, but Suge Knight did not step to Clifford either.
got his ass.
Right there. Go to the community tab and vote. I think that was a solid, heated debate from two of my good buddies, my right-hand men, Malik and James. So you comment on the community tab on the poll and let us know, and whoever wins gets a little something, something. But let's go to the next category. No need to linger. Expertise, both of you young men. I know of your exes. We all, you know, may have or may not have exes, but we are able to lean on the anecdotes of others and on our own anecdotes to arrive at conclusions about how we would handle given situations. Let's go to the first expertise. Your ex wants your pet and is willing to give back Gucci bags and jewelry in return for the pet. This is kind of a what would you do, but since it's dealing with your ex, I made it expertise. I'll start with James. James, it's your pet. You've had it for years.
Okay.
You bought your girl some Gucci bags, but now she's like, look, I want your dog, and I'll give you back these very expensive Gucci bags.
First of all, you want my dog for?
Yeah.
You could sell the Gucci bags and get
get
yourself
you a dog.
You can get a purebred selling Gucci bags.
You can get you a Clifford
and
big red
Exactly.
dog with all them Gucci bags.
Like, but why do you want mine?
Right.
That would be the first thought
That's
in
your
my
logic.
head.
Okay.
It's just like, what are you gaining from me?
Right.
Taking my dog outside of just me losing my dog.
Clap that up.
Yeah.
Good points. Now,
rough.
Malik, your thoughts on this expertise?
First off, I'm gonna double down on what he said. You want my dog for when you already a
Oh my goodness. I saw him mentally preparing for
I
that
was ready,
joke.
yeah.
That's a good one. That is kind of a good one.
But I will say, I gotta ask a quick question. How old is the dog? Cause how much longer I got with him? Cause if I got like a couple months, a year left,
Yeah.
I need to pay rent and all that. So
That's actually a good point.
yeah,
That's
but
actually a good
at the same time, I also get it because my dog, I love dogs,
Right.
and stuff like that.
And you
I
would
love
want to
my
be
pet.
there for your dog in its final days.
Right.
You would want to. You're about to die. Just leave. Your dog knows when you're not there.
Exactly. That's the heartless in me saying
Right,
that.
right, okay,
But
okay.
I feel like the real would just be like, honestly, I feel like the ex would be texting all this and all that.
Okay.
I would literally just send back laughing emojis and then just leave it because that's just like, it's so goofy. Why would I even consider that? Especially when, like, what am I gonna do with Gucci bags and jewelry and all that? Like, that's for you. You keep that shit. If you want to give it back, cool, I'll take it. But you're not getting my dog.
Clap that up.
I
So
don't know
Malik
why-
is straight up saying you're not getting the dog.
I don't know why we, like, all of us just collaboratively made the pet a dog, but
That
I'm
is
still
true.
here for
Oh
it.
snap!
Yeah.
Did I say dog at some point? I must have. I must
Yeah,
have said
yeah.
it. Okay. That actually does make a difference. Kind of, not really. I'm gonna ask James first. James, does it have to be a dog or could it be a little gerbil, little ferret, little bird?
Oh, lucky.
Well, when you throw that in, when you threw that in from the jump, where you was just like you've had it your whole life.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is.
It's still yours.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a great
still
point.
my pet. I've had
Yeah.
it for X many years.
Yes.
Since I was growing up.
Exactly.
It
You
doesn't
have
matter
a
what
relationship with it.
type of animal it is.
Yeah.
It's still my pet.
Still yours.
Yeah.
Clap it up. It's
here
still
for it.
yours. So both of y'all have essentially said, bleep you, no, I'm keeping my pet, and you're not. And well, do you want the Gucci bags back?
I'll take it.
If she's willing to give
Oh,
it.
with the swiftness.
Yeah.
Not even just for the. This is low key messed up, and I have never done this, but I won't fault it. I could give it to the next girl, and she would appreciate. No, I
That's
won't
a
tell. I
whole
won't.
other
It is. It's a
discussion.
whole different thing. It's a whole different thing, and I have never done this, baby. I have never done this.
Listen to him.
but-
Never.
That
That jacket you got that says Alicia on it,
And that's-
that's
no,
the brand.
That's
name.
the brand
it's-
name.
That's the brand.
No, that's Alicia Keys.
It's for
That's
the
Alicia
Keys.
Keys
It's for the
merch.
Keys Foundation.
Yeah. Terrible. Let's go to the next SPT. I love these guys. These are my boys. This is a crazy
That's
one.
something.
Your ex moves in with your grandma. Now I'm gonna preface this real quick. When you get in a relationship, and mainly the amount of time you start dating the person, your family can start loving your partner. Like ridiculous. Like I just want to be around them all the time. Some will go to the effect of they're better than you. Like
I
I,
was
love
waiting
being
for you to
around them
mention
more
that.
than you. You know, some
was actually
mother-in-laws,
waiting for you to
you know. So with that in mind, if y'all were dating for a while and then you break up, your ex moves in with your grandma. Let's start with James. What's up? What you doing?
I'm putting in the perspective of my lady now.
Okay.
My grandma lives out in Watts.
Oh.
My lady, she a bougie. She ain't going nowhere near Watts.
A bougie bleep.
She is tentative to take me out there because we're going out there.
Oh my goodness.
She don't want to. It's like it's getting pretty late. The sun going down.
Right,
And
right.
like,
Start looking at
yeah,
the time.
Let's start. All right, let's get up out of here. Come on. And on top of that, it's a smaller house with both my grandparents, my aunt, my 3 cousins,
Oh,
and
snap.
one of my cousins' kids.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's quite a lot going on.
So your ex would not have room in
There-
this
there-
house.
there's no room. It's in the ghetto. This is a
So that's not gonna happen.
lose
Right.
situation.
It's not gonna work.
but
Not gonna work.
Excluding that,
Not gonna work.
just why?
Why?
Why are you moving in with my How did this
Doesn't make
situation come up?
Right. Well, that's a whole other story. Let's go to
Exactly.
Malik before I dive deep. Malik, what are you gonna do? Your ex moves in with your grandma.
Grandma, we done had a good run. I ain't never seen you again.
You
I'm
couldn't
just
on
playing.
Grandma? I love you, Grandma.
Honestly, I low key don't care. Cause if she really gotta move in with my grandma, it's desperate. And with me, I feel like holding like all that evil in your heart towards your ex or anything, like
Not good.
Yeah,
Not healthy.
yeah, it's bad for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
So it's like if you really needed a place to live and my grandma can put up with you, then it's like go ahead. Especially if you like, bringing groceries in or helping her.
Right.
Like, cause again, put it in perspective. My grandpa died 2 years ago.
Okay. Oh, I think I remember.
3 years ago. Yeah. So My grandma is pretty much there alone. She likes to clean and do this and that.
Right.
And she an old Cuban lady, so she like won't sit down. So if I could have somebody for sure there to help her out, for sure, I don't care who it is. Like
Clap
that's
that up.
that's
wow,
me.
you got creative. Wow, that's pretty smart. But with the okay. Last thing, would you visit your grandma knowing your ex was there?
Still my grandma.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But with the
I ain't gotta interact with her.
Toxic.
you not gotta interact. You gotta interact.
I'll say hi.
Like Malik said, grandma may not answer the door. Ex gonna answer the
It's
door.
like, okay, hi,
hello.
excuse me.
Who are you? Are you gonna be like, move, bleep, get out the way, and let me see my grandma?
Dependent on the tone and attitude that she is throwing my way, I will reciprocate all of the energy thrown at me. If I am throwing disrespect, I'm gonna throw disrespect right
That's
back
fair.
at you.
You do reap what you sow. Clap that up.
Yeah,
That's good stuff.
And
That's
off
good stuff.
tops, if she, what's her name? My first thing is gonna be like, I already know you live here. There's not gonna be any surprise.
Right.
I'm already. I chose to come here, so like, why would I choose to come here if I'm showing nothing but hate?
Yeah.
Like that's just weird. And then you got to bring that to your grandma, and your grandma is gonna be like fix your face.
Yeah.
Like why you like
Yeah,
this?
grandma will put you in check.
Yeah.
Clap it up for grandma. Grandma, we love you. We appreciate you for watching.
We do.
Let's go to the next category, and y'all should enjoy this one. What does that even mean? Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. A very fun, exciting category, and y'all have seen it where our youth will use terms, and old people, but we kind of know with old people after all these years. But young people come up with these new
whippersnappers.
terms, and it's like, what are they talking about? What does that even mean? Let's go to the first one.
Ooh,
Trap.
I like this.
As a noun, it's used as a noun and a verb, I've heard. So I want to ask James to give me the noun. What does that even mean of trap? So, for example, when people say, I'm going to the trap, as a noun, what does that mean?
See, for as adjacent to the ghetto as I've always lived in my life, I hear terms and like I know what and where the pits are. I don't ever go over there.
Okay.
I have no reason.
You have no reason. Thank God you have no reason.
I am aware of everything going on. I just don't pay any attention to it in the slightest.
Yes.
So like I know the term trap, like in association trap music and the trap and so on and so forth. But it's like, again, I'm never invited to these places.
In the trap.
I don't know. Well, I probably know people there.
You know people there.
I know Ryan.
I know. Don't do that to Ryan. Ryan, we love you. Okay.
John Pointer, stay in the trap.
What?
I know about that.
Man, what?
You'd be surprised how I get
He
this.
take that. He take it off. He trick Avante.
Oh boy. Let's go to
That's
Malik.
PDL
Malik, give
princess
me
right
the.
there.
We're gonna bleep that out. Give me the verb of trap. So when people say,
Yeah.
I've been trapping or I
Yeah.
trap all night, what does that mean?
You mean selling drugs? That's it. Pretty much, yeah. That's literally it. And the thing is, it's weird because I don't know how it became that, but
Right.
I know as far as like now thing, they're synonymous. Where it's like you can't have one without the other. When you talk about the noun, I'm going to the trap, it's called the trap because when you go there, you trap. Type stuff. I don't know why it specifically like is called the trap.
Yeah.
Because what's the name?
Why is it weird? I don't know why they chose trap.
Yeah,
Even
but-
like trap music. I don't know why.
I mean, hey. Actually, you know what?
I only sell drugs to this.
Right.
No, you know what? Thinking about it right now, it's like saying it out loud. I think that it might be called the trap because with drugs, once you in there, you trap. Like you can't get out type stuff. With big stuff like coke and all that, like you can't get out. So it's a trap.
That's what Pookie said. It just be calling me, man. Have y'all seen New Jack City?
Yeah. Oh man, that's
You
Chris
haven't
Rock.
seen New Jack City?
Invite me over. I'll watch it with you.
Say less. That's it.
Might have
can-
to-
you
I'd
can
rather
tell- you
watch
can talk
our
to me
own.
about
I'd
the
rather watch those
cinematography.
critically acclaimed classics that you were referencing.
Power Punch
Hit
one.
Power
Power
Punch
Punch
two.
two.
Yeah,
Let's
good
go to the
zombie.
next one. That was great analysis. Great analysis.
Ooh.
Oh, the burner.
The burner.
This is multiple.
Let's go to Malik first. He said multiple. I've only heard one, but hit me.
Because the burner could be a gun
Right.
and all that, but
Burner.
you also call like a cheap phone a burner because literally,
phone.
yeah, exactly. So, it can be the GAT or it can be, little flip phone. You use it to make calls. You use it to make the little drug deals and all that.
Yeah.
And then you toss it down the drain or whatever.
Yeah.
Again, on top of the selling the drugs, you got the one for the plug, one for the hose. You know, you got a burner phone.
Yeah.
Maybe you got the main piece at home, but you still got the burner phone for all the sides. You can't just you can't have Domino's calling you at 4 a.m. talking about where you at.
Right.
That's it.
It's like, oh, that's my work phone hitting me up. I gotta get out of here.
Now James
My
is making it
pager going
appear
off.
he's been to the pits recently. You're using a lot of gang-affiliated gangster terminology.
I hang out with John Pointer.
That's it. Yeah.
Always blaming me. The burner. So when I first heard, I believe it was who made the song "Pan"? A designer. He said Timmy Turner, wishing for a burner. I thought, on the stove. I believe my grandma might say, "Oh, put that on the burner." So I didn't know if Timmy
wishing for
Turner,
a stove.
if he was looking for a stove.
Wishing for a stove. He's around his mama house. He looking for a new stove at his zoo place.
What would be wrong with that?
It's goofy.
When you got to fill up your apartment with new appliances.
Look at that new stove top running.
I don't know. Let's go.
Electric?
Let's go to the next one. This is always
I've been waiting for
fun.
this one.
I know, and I wanted it for y'all. Date, hate, or we straight? And a very exciting, crazy category, as most of our fans would attest. You have to choose three. We're going to present three, and you are going to choose three. Let's go to it. Date, hate, or we straight?
Oh,
no. Three undisputed legends.
Oh my
Probably
God.
three of the greatest. They're literally almost gods of cinema in general, and definitely if we're saying African Americans. I don't know who wants to start. If y'all can start, I can get it kicked off. Or are one of y'all ready? Are you bursting at the seams?
I'm not ready to say.
You're not ready, Malik.
I
know.
I know what it is. I don't
want
want
to say
to.
it first.
I don't want to.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Because I already know how I'm feeling. I already know
Malik?
where I'm at.
Okay. I'm gonna.
You deserve to be slapped no matter what.
Exactly.
Honestly,
All of us.
exactly.
You just front hand, backhand each one of us.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
And this is just process of elimination at this point.
Exactly.
Man. Damn. All right. So, I'm gonna date Sam
Okay.
because
Clap it up for Sam.
yes, truly, yeah. All y'all up.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna date Sam because Sam is like funny, an amazing actor, and being an actor myself. All three of them are actors, but still. What's the name? Like, amazing actor, funny dude. Seems really like fun and down to earth, and just like willing to like talk to you and all that kind of stuff. And I just feel like we have a great relationship. Sam. No,
You gonna
I'm
date Sam? Okay. Who do you hate?
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Okay, fine. Who are you straight with?
I mean, then this process.
I know. I'm trying to get to you.
Yeah. I'm straight with Morgan.
So how you?
I know, and that's the hard part. But look. First off, Morgan Freeman is a wizard. Boy ain't never been young ever.
The man is God, essentially.
Exactly.
In the
Bruce
movie
Almighty.
tense
Yeah.
and documentary.
He also played a wizard in the Lego movie.
And he literally played
Okay,
God
right.
in Bruce Almighty.
And he played God.
I mean,
Yeah, boy is different.
right.
Boy is built different.
But
And-
James. Come on.
Exactly. And the
Darth
thing is,
Vader's voice.
Mufasa.
Like,
Mufasa.
and the
You
thing
can't
is,
name King
Mufasa-
Joffrey.
Everything the light touches. Like,
Yes.
I love this man to death. And you know what's stupid? You know what's really stupid? The first thing I recognized him in when I was a kid was The Sandlot, because he was the blind
Wow.
dude in the thing. It's so like
You forget.
niche.
His
but-
resume is
Because he was in it for like
Yeah.
right. They probably paid him a
Right
little.
at
Like
the
I'll just
end.
do a
Yeah,
cameo.
horrible. That's why I hate him, because he was a horrible dog owner.
Oh my
That dog got
God.
out, bit them kids. That's what
Reason
it is.
I have my
I had to find something.
James, let's go with you. Date, hate, or we straight?
It's literally the exact same thing.
My man.
You're dating Sam. You're straight with Morgan.
I
and
feel
you're hating
like-
James.
I could just sit down. Like, I feel like talking to Morgan or James, it'd be like talking to a dad.
Yeah.
Sam, I feel like I could just have a normal conversation with, learn from, but still like
Have a good conversation. Yeah, not too much
like I feel
preaching.
like I wouldn't be talking to Morgan. Like I would just be absorbing information.
Right. That's a good point.
And I wouldn't do him dirty like maybe John Pointer would go Taco Bell.
Man.
I'd go.
Nah.
Yeah, I'd go somewhere nice.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
This
I'm
man
never
going-
taking you to Taco Bell.
Or
I'm never
like
taking
try
you
to
Taco
drown
Bell.
him or something.
They're referencing something irrelevant. So wow, dating
Yo,
straight.
I just realized I'm really willing to overlook Sam's portrayal in Django. You know how good he played that role. You know how much I hated him.
He played it too good.
And that's how good he is to me.
Yeah. Clap it up for their date hate week straight.
Man.
I will share briefly my experience.
Yeah.
I got to start off with who I hate, and I hate Morgan Freeman. I hate him because of an anecdote my grandmother shares with me at least 3 times a day, and it is where she was at a certain mall with her. This was back in the 90s with her grandchildren. I wasn't here yet, and Morgan Freeman was around.
Smooth.
And the children knew who he was because, of course, a legend. You know that face. Oh, there's Morgan Freeman. So my grandma got a few in the carriage, pulls him up over. Hey, Morgan, can you give him your autograph? Grandma pulled out a sheet of paper pen. He said, I don't do autographs. And my grandma every time reminds me of how much of a jerk he was to do that to some little children. So I'm going to hate you for that, Morgan. Why would you not? Why would you do that to some little children?
I get it. I do. Because even in the 90s, like, you know, that's like decades past him doing like Stand By Me and this and that.
So he was already like 94.
Truly.
So like, why couldn't you as an old man?
No, but look, that's the thing. You've been doing it for this long.
Right.
You've been hounded by so many kids. You've been hounded by so many people and all that to constantly do this over and over and over. It gets annoying.
Look. You're told. I get it. It gets annoying, but you signed up for it. Don't be out in public. This man has been so. This man has been so rich.
He is a human being first.
Malik, James, John, Pointer. If we don't want to lose, if we don't ever want to leave our house, we don't have to now. And even back then, this man has been so rich. Hey, maid, go to my car and go and buy me some food from McDonald's.
But look, at the end of the day, first off, at the end of McDonald's, at the end of the day, first off, he's a human being. 2, why would he's old, so he has to start moving. He has to move around in order to stay limber, in order to stay fit, and all that, and to continue. He shouldn't have to.
I'm sure his house big enough
to move around.
Yeah, I'm sure he got plenty of room.
He ran 3 marathons just going to the kitchen.
God,
but like, boys shouldn't have to sign up to do what you love. You shouldn't have to like kind of conform to having to deal with the fame and all that. He loves acting. He loves playing characters and all that. That don't mean he signs up to do this. Being like, and it's a little difference being like a influencer or something where you literally sign up to have attention from other people. But like, if he's genuinely in love with the art, doing so many different roles, doing this and that, and if he's been doing it for so long, don't you think that he's kind of earned the right to say no?
No. But let me get to the rest. So we
not
can
to John's grandma.
No, not to my grandma.
Any
my
other grandma
cousin.
would have been fine.
So I'm hating on Morgan, but and clap it up for Malik and James, their insight. I'm hating on Morgan. Wow. Okay.
There's a lot
video
in the
audience.
crowd.
Yeah, they sound a little different. I'm hating on Morgan. I'm gonna say, I think I agree with y'all. I'm gonna date Sammy. We all said we date Sammy, right? Sammy's just cool. He just got something about him where it's just like, I mean, you got to think, he's significantly, well, not significantly, but he's younger than Morgan and James.
Yeah.
I feel you could comfortably say
right. Sam is still in his 70s. I think Morgan's over 80 and James is over 80. Mm-hmm. So it's still like Sammy's in his own world where he's like, he's an old dude, kind of, but then it's still like.
He don't even look
He
old.
doesn't.
And he don't act.
You needed to, in Django, to dust him up and put a
they
little gray hair to
made
make
him look
him
old.
look
They
old.
made this old man
They had
look
to make an old man
And
look
just
old.
think,
'cause
like,
he looks so
a
good.
few years ago, he was, in The Other Guys? Where he is supposed to be believably still
and Land for the Bush.
Yeah,
but don't make
still believably a young or like a veteran of the police. We're still out in the field constantly.
Oh, these guys.
If you were to tell me right now, 5 years ago, Morgan Freeman is out on the field, no. Wrong.
Clap it up. I love these guys. That means I'm going to be straight with the man, the legend, James Earl Jones. I mean, he's the voice. He's done too much. All of their resumes are extensive, but James was just different. Just like James Casas. And just like Malik Kendall. They're on the last talk show. So I want you to clap it up for these two amazing guys. They analyze culture beautifully and dutifully. They did a wonderful job. So before we go, I know James isn't very interested in plugging his social media, but you need to follow Malik. He's got some hot stuff coming up. Very talented. Very, some would call funny. Others not so much. Love
These two.
I love them. I love them
would
dearly.
not call
So
it
why
funny.
don't she? I was just about to say
Yes,
anything.
he knows
Malik,
the vibe.
why don't you share with them how they find you? You about to
Look,
set
hey,
me up.
hey, look, hey, look.
Yup.
What's done in the dark comes out to the light. My Instagram is cheeks_Kendall25. You can follow me, stay up to date with all my acting stuff, with my life, with my beautiful girlfriend. And, you know, just me enjoying life. I'm 21 and I'm just getting started.
Clap it up for him. Clap it up. I love the man.
Didn't plug Snapchat.
Did
Mr.
not.
Snapchat
No,
over
no,
here.
not anymore,
He moved
no.
on. Look
Yeah.
at him, just like
And I told him that years back, and
You
he
see how
told
they
me,
switch- you see- you
but
see
I
how they
told
switch
him,
up?
Grow up. You grow.
I told him Instagram stories was gonna be the dominant, and he didn't.
And he
believe
said
me.
no.
He said
just
no.
copy and-
No,
He
look,
said
look,
no.
look,
Copy and
look,
snip.
He
look,
said no.
If they did copy. But
said,
look,
"I'ma
no,
go, man,
the
copy."
reason, the reason I didn't plug my Snapchat is because my Snapchat is more intimate now. It's for my people.
That's where I
My
post all.
friends.
That's where he posts all
That
his
was
news.
perfect.
There you go. See,
That's
I don't
his
need no
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, let's get done with
got me.
that. Continue to subscribe, like, and comment for more great content. We love you and appreciate you for coming out on the last talk show. So, thank you. We love to end out with a joke. Do either of you fine folk have a joke that you'd like
I'm
to
not
share?
funny, John.
I'm not funny. This dude says he's funny at least 9 times a day.
He does.
I'm the
He's
funniest
pretty
man.
funny. You have a
See,
joke,
there you go.
kid?
See?
But no,
James
I'm
never
not a
has a
joke
joke.
guy.
Kid, do you have a joke?
Damn. I don't have a joke.
I got one. Knock, knock.
Yeah. Now who's there?
Kid, you
Cash.
Cash who?
Cash.
No, I'm more into
I
almonds.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I need you to have a joke ready without your phone on.
Come on,
I
man.
need that one.
Continue to subscribe, like, and comment. We're going to see you on a future episode of The Last Talk Show. Thank you. Clap it up one more time, real big and hearty and loud.
Hi, my name is Little Pointer, and I would really like it if you like, subscribe, and shared. And check out our other videos here, and here. See ya.